everyone, it's Mish here. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. And if you are returning, thank you so much for your support. I love hearing your comments. As I said in my last video, I feel like I'm talking to friends when I'm now doing my videos. So I thank you very much for your support throughout the year. So today, it's hard to believe when I start at week 1 that week 52 would be hopping along quite as quickly as it has. But I will be doing week 52 of the Margarete Miller Challenge. This was a weekly challenge throughout 2023 with a set of 52 prompts that Margarete Miller sells in, I believe, on her webpage and I believe on Etsy. So the prompts for this week are something that jumps, a coupon, a tree with fruit or blossoms, something you're thankful for, something that starts with N, and bonus, any kind of tag. So I will be doing my last layout in this Moleskine journal. The journal measures, I believe it's something like 5.5 by, so 5, roughly 5 by 8. And it has lasted me the year in one sense. I have had to extend the spine, and then I've had some pages started to fall out. So I've just been working with the pages that have fallen out. If you haven't seen my previous videos, then they are in a playlist on my channel. So check them out. And all right, we'll put that aside, and I'm working in this last little few pages, and this is the last layout of the year, if it holds together. I think it will, because there's some stitching there already. Okay, so I'm going to start with putting down some background paper that kind of matched something that starts with N, and notes, I guess maybe technically music notes, but there are notes, so I thought I would put down a couple Christmas song sheets, and I'm just going to use my Elmer's glue. I'm going to create a little pocket at the top so that I can tuck my prompt in. So I'm just going to glue kind of around that, and then I'll have a little pocket there for my prompt to go into. So in future I can pull it out and have a look, because I probably won't remember what all the prompts are. I am filming this ahead of time. I'm actually filming it the same day as I did last week's, just because this will air on Christmas Eve. Happy Christmas. And I know coming up to Christmas week and stuff, I won't have time. So I'm trying to, today I have a day off of work, so I'm trying to get things all done and dusted. Not really sure if I'm going to do next year. If I do, the options are just to do it and then do whatever weeks that I can. I do have lots of other ideas I want to do for my channel, so we'll see. Okay, so I got a little bit for background. And then I want to start with something that jumps. So I got a freebie off My Porch Prints. I believe this was one of her freebies, Stephanie's freebies. And it's a little Christmas kangaroo for all of you guys down under. I think it's a kangaroo. It came, there's another image with this set too, and it's a little koala bear who's dressed up for Christmas. This was on her Facebook page. But I think you can find out information if you just go on Facebook, I guess, and My Porch Prints, Stephanie and her 2 daughters. So I'm going to push that, actually. I think I might put that quite a ways over there, I think. Okay, so that's my something that jumps. I'm going to skip ahead, I think, to a tag, any kind of tag. So I found this tag I had been kind of rooting through my stash, and I was like, I don't know, I just need something else for this layout. And some of the things that I was looking through are some images, some digikits that I had, some things I've cut out from a magazine, some other tags that I had, a pull apart, another kind of pull apart from a Michael's pad. Just, you know, I was going through a bunch of stuff I had, and I wasn't getting inspiration. And then I opened up one of my other drawers, and there was this tag. And I really like the message too, believe in the magic. Because whether you believe in Christmas or Santa Claus or, you know, anything else, I think we should all just believe that there is, I don't know, a universal magic maybe, a universal force that brings us together. And especially at this time of year when need is so felt, I think. And then something that I'm thankful for is my house. I'm thankful I do have a roof over my head, that, you know, I am warm in the winter and dry when it rains, and that I just have a place that I call home that's comfortable. And so I'm thankful for that. So I thought that this image would kind of represent that thankfulness. It's not obviously a picture of my house, but it's a cute little place, and I think it's really sweet. So that's kind of keeping me thankful for the basic, you know, that I can meet my basic necessities for sure. Okay, so then so the things that I want to put over here is a tree with a fruit or blossom. So a holly is a tree. We don't get the holly trees that grow in Nova Scotia typically. Sorry, I'm just wondering, I had this little piece and I'm not sure exactly where I want this to go. I think I'll put it down that corner. But when I moved to the UK, I lived in the UK for many years, and I couldn't believe when I was there, I saw these like holly trees, these great big trees. And I couldn't believe that it was holly, just because it was something, I don't know, I thought you grew it special for Christmas and that it really didn't grow kind of naturally in the wild, but it does. And I absolutely love holly. I did try to grow it in Nova Scotia before, and I think our winters are too harsh, I think, at least at the time. You might be able to grow it now. This was kind of in the 90s. And then I was away and just haven't thought about growing it now since I've been back. So that's my holly. That's my something, a tree with a fruit or blossom. And then a coupon. So I've got a couple coupons here. I've got a coupon for a Christmas exhibition, which is now open. And I have a coupon for the cinema. It's a free pass for the cinema. So I thought I'd add those. Something else that starts with N is the North Pole. And this is also a tag. And I just thought that would be really cute in my layout. And another thing that starts with N, which is also a tag, is a Noel. And I just thought that would be a kind of a cute layout. So, and when I get the time to get my book all glued back together, I will love looking at these pages. And I think that's for this year, that's kind of what it was all about. If I do the collage next year, I will definitely rethink how what kind of notebook I'm going to use. I think I'll use more of a multimedia so I can do some other types of layouts, you know, like some multimedia stuff and that, which would never hold up in the sketchbook. It's just, the pages are just so thin. So I'm just going to get my little coupons down. And I hope that you guys have a very safe and happy holiday season. This will probably be, I was going to say, it might be my last video before the new year, but I do have some time off over Christmas, and I'm not working. So I might have time to put up another video. I had such great hopes to do a lot of Christmas videos and stuff, but I just ended up working a lot and it didn't happen. But I'm definitely being more prepared for next year. Okay, I kind of think that's kind of cute. I do have some other things that I thought might go. So I have this little pot of holly, which I kind of thought might work over here. Although in looking at it, I'm not really sure that it would. Maybe the little bird would go on that side. And I have this Noel, this other Noel. I kind of like that there. Because the other thing I've brought back is some of my washi tapes. So I love washi. And I think that you don't never get enough of washi. It was funny, I was looking through my stash and I've got some vintage. It wasn't called washi then. This was sold by a company called Regal that we had here in Halifax, in Nova Scotia. There was an outlet here in Halifax, and you sold for the company, kind of like you do for Stampin' Up or whatever. And this is like decorative tape, and it's the first washi that I ever had. And this is going back to like the 80s, the late 80s, I think. So I don't want to use those ones. But I thought I would maybe get some gold. Maybe do a little bit of bling on this one. Maybe across there. Let's see how that'll look. It's not really showing up on camera. It's quite dark. Let me adjust my light a bit. It's quite dark today, and my light was causing, when I had it on earlier, was causing sort of, I'm getting a glare on the paper, but now that I've got it all together, it's not so bad. Oh, this would probably go good with my little kangaroo. Or is that a wallaby? How do you know the difference? I need my scissors. So what if I just put, I'll just put a little strip on the outside of the page there. And then it also acts as like a little frame or border that sometimes can, I don't know, add to the collage. All right, and what about, this is more pink than red. So let's go to our Christmas washies and see what we can come up with there. I'm all finished shopping, thank heavens. I only need to get, actually I don't think I need to get anything. I did need some pecans. I always do, I do a sweet potato pecan casserole that the kids really love. Well, I really love it. It's yummy. And when I got groceries last week, or a couple days ago, I didn't get the pecans. So this morning I ran out because I am off, and I picked up some pecans, and we're gonna have a ham and a turkey. I like it Christmas. I like doing the ham with the bone in, and a turkey. It's not a huge turkey, just something little. I think that adds a little bit. But I did want to put like a little bit of bling. But I'm not sure. It's just not going. I could just put a bit there. And then put one of those little ephemera over it. And I did want to put a little piece of gold there. Maybe I'll put some gold along here. I've been watching, I have PBS Masterpiece, and I've been watching the Royal Doctors Fly-In Service, which is Australian. And for you guys in Australia, I love the show. Right now we've got season 2, but we only have up to episode, I think we have episode 5. The last I saw was 5. So I'm hoping that PBS is going to release, or at least to Canada, episodes 6, 7, and 8. I really love it. And I do hope Eliza and Pete do get together at the end, because I think they do have such chemistry. Okay, so I'm thinking that's really good just to add a few little accents. I really feel this is kind of white in here. So I do have a few little stickery things that we could have put there. The other thing that I had, I got this at Michael's, and I kind of thought I wanted to put Holly Jolly at the top here, on top of that holly. I thought that that might look cute. And I still kind of want something there. Oh, what about, oh, here's a little sprig of holly. We could do that, or some mistletoe. Mistletoe is actually a parasite. It grows on other trees. So it's not really there's not really a mistletoe tree. I think those might be kind of shiny. And if I go back to a couple of these, I don't really think that's going to work. But maybe I would like something there too. Today it seems like a little bit more of a struggle. I'm not sure why. 'Tis the season to drink cocoa. Oh, one of the things that I did this in one of the video I was working on when I got to do my Christmas journal. This is wrapping paper that I got at Costco, and I do kind of like that, just as a little something something. So let me put that down, because I do like it. And I love this wrapping paper. I hadn't intended to buy wrapping paper this year, but because this particular one, there was 3 in the row, caught my eye, I had to buy it. But then I won't need to buy it next year, so. I don't really wrap a lot these days. I put a lot in gift bags, although I do wrap some. Oh, and I had this washi tape that I picked up at the craft. We have a craft store called, I think it's called My Stamping Studio. It's almost an hour's drive from me. But besides Michael's and Atlantic Fabrics, there's really not a lot of craft stores around me. So sometimes I do maybe every few months I'll go down and see what they have there. And I really liked this washi, so I picked it up. Okay, I could do some stamping, but I didn't have any stamps prepared. So I think that's probably it, unless I put just that little ticket there. Yeah, I kind of like that there, to be honest. Sorry for the waffling. I'm usually quite decisive once I've got my images picked out. So are you guys, have you been doing the challenge, and are you going to do it next year? Like I said, I still really haven't decided. I do so thank you, though, for sticking with me this year and helping my channel grow. I started in May, and it's been growing like every week. And your kind comments, I'm not an expert on anything. I just like crafting, and I think our crafting community is really awesome. And I'm just really happy to be kind of part of that. Okay, well, I think that's it for this week, because we've got our jumping kanga and our coupons. We have our holly, and then something I'm thankful for. Something that starts with M. We have Noel and North Pole, and we have any kind of tag, so we've got quite a few tags going on there. And I created my little tuck spot at the top there for my prompt, which will stick in there out of sight. And I thank you so much for joining me today. We'll see you, if we don't see you before the new year. I wish you all a safe and prosperous 2024. And I do hope that you will come back and hang out with me into the new year and next year. So until we meet again, I hope you stay happy and healthy, and bye for now.